to make 20, but we'll see. 20's a long time. I'm 30 or so. Evangelist called an evangelator. That's an evangelist that entertains, or evangelist that's entertained that evangelize. Evangelize kids means I tell you about Jesus. And here's the funny thing. This is my tagline, adults. It's not a good tagline. It's a better one for me. I love it. I said I've been handcuffed hundreds of times in 12 different states and 2 countries. Hundreds of times, 12 of those 2 countries. Not a great tagline for something to kids and families. It's the one I have. But let's see. Barbara Mark, y'all here? Right there. I was in Germany and Austria with those guys, and I was doing a devotion on this bus tour. It's a devotion where you tell a short lesson about Jesus who got it. I get up there and grown adults, no children on that. Kids, I do not like adults. Never have them like all the bus full of adults. I tell them I'm Captain Escape, I'm an evangelist. I tell them a tagline. I've been handcuffed hundreds of times, 12 different states, 2 countries. Then I get my devotion. Next day, extremely true story. Getting on the bus, little old lady grabs my shirt I'm about to get on. It wasn't hardly a young lady. Little old lady takes my shirt. And she said, "Thank you for turning your life around when you got out of prison." Thank you for turning your life around when you got out of prison. I was like, lady, I've never been indicted, much less convicted. I've never been in prison. But more importantly, why is a little old lady talking to a dude who she thinks has been handed? If I let a man who said I've been handed hundreds of times, 12 states, 2 countries, I would say thank you, I would walk away from you. But she stayed talking to me. That's my guy. That's what I've been really excited to be here for my 18th year at this church. You launched me out and have such fun. Magnified itself. That's pretty good. The kids that have done this week, we learned the pony story, didn't we? Finding the good and the bad, we learned the God loves us. We're important to God, right? And one of my favorite ones, Mark, when I talk about this, we learn not to worry. God tells us not to worry. Now, let's share the good on the back with Mark. Anyone who worries, raise your left hand if you're a worrier. This is what I learned. It's a true fact. Pastor can verify it. 92% of the things we worry about never, ever actually happen. That's proof not to worry, but Ms. Raymond will probably say, that's proof that worrying works. If you worry enough, 92% of things won't happen, so take it the way you want. But back to exalt and magnify. If you guys want to exalt and magnify God, I think the best way to do it is to live for Him. If you want to live for God, you've got to know the secret of life. And then the young 29 years old, now 30, I believe I know the secret to life. And I think it's pretty simple. And I'll debate with you. I think the one I won't debate with Gary, because I don't want to get into that trouble. But I'll debate everybody else. The first mission in life is to love God. Jesus was cornered. He said, Rabbi, what's the greatest commandment? He said, that's easy. Love God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. Now, if you jump from the New Testament way back to the Old Testament, there's a thing called the 10 Suggestions or 10 Commandments. The first part of the 10 Commandments is all about loving God. And then Jesus said the second greatest commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. Ooh, that's a tough one. He says, love your neighbor as yourself. If you jump back to the 10 Commandments / suggestions, the second half of that is all about your relationship with others. So the Old Testament and the New Testament validate the first 2 parts of the mission of life. Love God and love others. The last mission Jesus talks about kids, Jesus actually expired. He expired with the kids. He came back to life. He stayed on planet Earth for 40 days. And right before he left, he said, tell the world about me. Go to the Old Testament. There's so many places about telling God. I want to quote him. So the first mission, love God. Second, love others. Finally, tell the world. So raise your left hand up like a televangelist on the $5 prayer bag. Say, love God! Love others! Tell the world! One more time with enthusiasm. Love God! Love others! Tell the world! That's our mission life. That's our exalt God. That's our magnify God. And I had some cool illusions to show that, and I forgot there would be people up there. But I met this couple right there. You can see me, can't you, sir? That's right, he's waiting to get right. I just need you to validate these cards for me, because can you read that? What is it? I have no idea. Can you read it That's all right. That's all right. I got a bigger card. Sorry, can you read that card for me? Okay, it's overcrowded. It's no big deal. It's nothing wrong. I got the applause. Sorry, can you read that card? It's the two of flowers. If you can't read it, I can't help you, but basic surgery could help you. So we're talking about the first commandment. So love God with all our heart, all our soul, all our mind, to make God the king of our heart, to make Jesus the king of our heart. So I got these three cards. The king of hearts in the middle. I'm going to need help from a young lady. I'm looking for a young lady who's raising her left hand with her pinky extended. Now to make the trick work, get ready. You can't ascend a lot. What's a sin? A good sin like good question. A sin is going to do something God doesn't like. So you can't, it don't matter what. Boy, all the girls have their hands up, so we have a sin-free room. This is pretty good. So let's see. You want to help me? Oh, she said no at point. She's raising her hand. Would you like to help me? I'm talking to you, Robert. Yeah, she's talking to me. I'm talking to you. Yes, come on. Oh, here she comes. My volunteer. She's a volunteer. Oh, she's a serious look. What's your name? Reagan? You said it like you know. Reagan, how old are you? 7? Oh, that's how long you been 7? You don't know? I've been 30 for like 30 years. It's a long time for 30. But it's easy, crazy trick, Reagan. If you need to know a lot of things God doesn't like you. Man, you like it. Honestly, it's a chance to triple work. So here's what I'm going to do. Turn, same right here with the letter 7. 7's my letter. Turn that way, face down. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Return to me, you're going to take the king of hearts right out of the belt. It's pretty easy. You can pull the king of hearts out, put it right over your stomach, don't let anybody see it, okay? You like it? You put it on rabbit shit. Put it on personal space. Remember that? 6 feet. Thanks for that, Thomas Pass. So I want you to take the king of hearts out. Put it on. I like you. Still, we have CEO with that. Take the king of hearts out. Pull it out. It's right in the middle. See that? There you go. Right up. Let's see that. Let's see if she did it. Round of applause. Take it from the Lord's side. If you want to make Jesus the king of our heart, we'll make God the king of our heart. Show them the king of hearts right now. What is that? Who is that? You don't know. I'm the best player. Anybody know what this is? That's even better. The two most excellent say Jesus. Jesus. Lord Jesus, you're correct. Now he's wearing this kind of crazy. Let me tell you, Pastor Dustin Gary, this guy is not Jewish. He looks nothing like a Jewish man. What kind of haircut is he wearing? He's wearing a mullet. Jesus. Yes, Jesus does not wear a mullet. You know, mullets, you know what mullet stands for? Business up front, party in the back. And I'm sure Jesus was very sincere. He sat down to take on our sins. God let him come. And the reason why God is so important is because what God did. God sent his son to us. I did not do that, but God did it. So say, love God! Yes! Tell the world! Alright? So love God, love others, tell the world. So love loving others. I thought, what does it mean to love others? Kids, this is not going to be some bad news. I thought to love others, it means to lift them up, to encourage someone. The kids at home, I have this closet. It's about 8 feet by 6 feet. It is full of thousands of dollars of bad magic. Because when you buy magic kids, you don't know if it works. You want something wrong. You don't check out if it works. The kids, bad magic right here. I bought this for $35. It was cheaper than the wand. And I wanted to have a floating hook shot and lift up people and encourage them. So when I held it like this, imagine that it floats. I do that for you guys. Imagine it floats. You can clap if you want. It's encouraging. Imagine, kids, it floats. That's what I'm supposed to do when I was pretty ticked about it. I got it for $35. I said, you're supposed to hold it? And you do what then? I said, it'll just float. Listen, you just hold it and it floats. Wait, is not nice. You are my people. What? The floating road, yes. All right, that's good. sometimes we have to make the world is so hard, life is so hard. God calls us to love others like we love ourselves. So our second mission is to love others. So say, love God. Love others. Tell the world. Tell the world. That's a tricky one here. Tell the world. Tell the world. The Bible supports it. Jesus supports it. I thought, what does it mean to tell the world? Anyone here that sells, raise your hand who sells. Anyone that sells. A lot of kids raise their hands. I don't know what you're selling. But man likes to sell. If you want to sell something, kids, you got to believe in it. You have to be real. You have to be able to talk about that solar system or that water heater, whatever it is, and really sell to them and be real. So kids, I was on an airplane flight from San Francisco, California. I got this neat little map. It's Coca-Cola, and it has their motto on it. It says, open happiness. That is a terrible motto. Open happiness. That's the worst motto I've ever heard. When I was a little kid in the state, we said, Coke is the... Oh, come on, somebody else knows. Coke is the what? What? Coke is the real thing. Coke is the real thing. If you want to tell someone about Jesus, you got to be real. So kids, I'm about to freak you out. But stay put. I'm going to show you what I used to drink of when I was a little guy in the state. About this tall. It's called a Coke bottle. Yes, it's real. It was made in glass. They had metal cans when I was looking at the taste of it. So we drank out of bottles like this. We fill it up. Sometimes we go to the cabinet. They put it in this machine. It's like a cooler. Gary, you see this little cooler like this. You drop the quarter in the kids. A quarter you get a Coke. It's crazy. You slid it across. Pull it out. And you had this bottle. You couldn't open it. You twist it off. You had to take it to a thing called a bottle opener. Yeah, pretty cool. And then you can open it and you can drink it. Kids, I love being outside. I love the playground. So I always travel with my lunch bag. This bag of peanuts. I would open my Coke. I'd drink the Coke. I'd take my bag of peanuts. You can name it as you did this. And I would dump inside the bottle. Then I would drink and eat at the same time. And then so fast. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yes. And then, after I drank and ate, I would do this. And I would shoot a peanut out my nose. It would burn like fire dust, but I was told the girls loved it. And I would shoot another. And I would shoot another peanut out my nose. I never had a girlfriend. I couldn't call it a problem. The Coke is the real thing, and that's real right there, kids. Real bottle is crazy. But this, on the same platform, I got that napkin, I picked up one of these. Now, this lady's already smiling because she knows where we're going. It's learning how to communicate with that problem. Anyone know what this is? Who said brought that? Kid, this is a G-rated show. Now I'm PG based on it's a bar bag, or it's commonly referred to as an air sickness bag. Let me tell you, girls, anyone fly out there? You ever get on the last row in the middle seat next to the toilet? It's the worst seat on the planet. When you're sitting there, find the barf bag or air sickness bag. Open that baby up and just look at it. I promise you, you get both of them your armrests. I promise you, one of the two people will ask to move. You have all the space. You just take the bag out. Just go. No, I'm okay. Oh. Look at the whole scene. I need a little boy to help me. I need a brave little boy. Are you ready? Come on up. Look inside this bag. Make sure there's nothing in there. Anything in there? Well, I'm not giving it to you. You can look inside. Anything in there? Stick your hand inside. You can check. Anything in there? Nothing's in there. You know why I chose the boy, girls? Because only a boy would smell it first in the barf bag. That's what it's terrible. Now, guys, I want to tell people about Jesus. We have to be real. And here's the problem. I'm a magician. I'm a master. Which is 18 years in my craft. I've been talking about this Coke bottle. Kids, I've never had a Coke bottle on stage. I made actions. I did all this. I stuck it in my arm. I flipped it around. I never had a Coke bottle on stage. You believe me? want to see it disappear? Here we go. Camera's ready. I know that from experience. Take the bottle, drop it inside, hold on to the bottle, turn it over, and push your friends. Don't try something out of that. So, back to what I say. The Coke bottle's in there. I showed you the Coke bottle. But I submit to you, there never was a Coke bottle like her. You ready to see it disappear? My life never showed Jesus Christ. It doesn't show Jesus Christ. Don't be advertised. You don't need that help. I used to be that guy. I'm not anymore. Your life should reflect Jesus Christ. They should see Jesus in you.
I want to try and see my brother's
Love God. Love God. Tell the world. That's what we're called to do. That's how we magnify. That's how we exalt. I love God. Tell the world. That is our mission. Every single mission. Exact same mission. Everybody ever comes to confession. We have the same mission. Love God. Love God. Tell the world. Now, here I want to really address this. I'm a why guy. Always been a why guy. I can tell you, teachers do not like a child who's a why. Hey, this is it. It's a why. Why? Why should we love God? Why should we love the Lord? Why should we love the Lord? You guys tell me, what did Jesus die to do for us? Died on the cross. I think I said the slide that you said die. So the word's out there now. He died for our sins, and God loved us so much that He sent His Son down to die for us. That's crazy. That's why we love God. That's why we love others. That's why we tell the world. Now, those of you who think maybe Jesus doesn't exist, maybe the Bible just made up stuff, I submit to you. I have studied a lot. There's more scientific, physical evidence for the existence of Jesus Christ than any other religious leader on the planet. That's true. The Romans, who actually killed Jesus, documented Jesus. They knew about Jesus. Jesus is very real. We need it in our lives. And I want to show you what it is. I need one little child to help me. I'm going to take someone in the back. Someone in the way back. Someone else. Yeah, you will. Here we go. Now the boss might use to be like this. What's your name, sir? Five. How long have you been five for? I'm sure it's a great answer for a lot of things. So before we're talking about, hey, we're talking about a lot of adults out there. So four, here's what we need to do. I need to show them what Jesus Christ did for us. How He died to forgive the sins. You ever like this? That's a good idea. Four, that's a good idea. Four said this. Jesus came down and took on our sins. And sin is something God doesn't like. So He said, "It's a chains. I've been chained up for it to be symbolic of sin." Now He's living a little bit. He's living a little bit. Four, do you have any chains with you? Let me check if I have any chains. Let me see. Oh, four. This is what I'm paying for.
Last year,
Four.
man.
I've got lots.
But she went with faith.
16 lots.
So her husband is like,
I got shackles.
I got from Rachel.
I got a belly chain.
I'm sure I don't pay.
So that's symbolic of sin. What was this for? Sure. You got a 7-foot no leg? He's not a 7-foot no leg. Let me see Ford if I have a 7-foot no leg over here. Oh, Lord! This is your Lord. Okay. I got a 7-foot no leg. So, we're talking about why. We're choosing that finish the one that showed us. We're going to take on the stand, check a little Ford up. We're going to start putting in this bag.
Well, tomorrow, not tonight.
Oh, yeah. Ford said this. Ford said this. There's not one thing you can do to make God stop working. There's not one thing. There's not one thing in your past or present that makes God not love us. But there is one thing. If we tell God we don't love Him, and never put it into our heart, we will be forever separated. That's a true fact. Don't worry about that. Ford suggested to symbolize that. We chain up hand and foot, show the separation, and then put it inside of a black bag. An 8-foot black bag. He's agreeing a lot. He's agreeing a lot. Do you have an 8-foot black bag, Ford? No. No, he's bringing out his shirt. Very darn good. Ford, let me see my guy in black bag. you guys want to move back or investigation, Justin? Probably not. And I'm so glad. This is a belly chain. Very common. You might see somewhere out of prison, but it's not tight, so it's like this belly chain. A little bit more. There we go. This is the belly chain, kids. If you say your uncle's been in this, keep that quiet to yourself, okay? You don't need to expose that in the story. All right, put your shackles down here. Let's go. We're going to do double locks on the wrist, double locks on the feet, quadruple locks on the belly chain. Let's get that locked out. I'll have you check my pockets. I'll have you check my pockets. We're going to double locks on your kids. I need you to listen to me right now. Raise your left hand. Repeat after me. I promise. Not to go home. And lock out my brother. My sister. Or anyone. If I do. May 1,000 fleas. That's not all. Alright. So go to the professional stage artist. Don't know how long this took. It's been 18 years to make this happen. And I still believe this is a bad idea. 16 locks, and inside the bag, kids, I had about 3 minutes of air. As I breathe in air, what do I produce? Who said oxygen? I produce oxygen, kids. I'd be a tree. If I breathe in air, I produce oxygen. I produce carbon dioxide. As I breathe in carbon dioxide, what do I produce? I don't produce anything. I just pass out. Now, kids, let's take a look at this. You see these are double locked? You see those with double lock? Now let's think about this for a second. We talk about sin, right? Sin is very real things. We do something God doesn't like. If I go to God, or whatever might have gotten me into this trouble, and I tell God I'm sorry, and will He forgive me? 100%. Do I get to take the locks off? No. We still have to deal with the consequences of sin. We still have to deal with the consequences of sin. So remember that. All right, let's lock this chain up. This is looking like a bad idea every moment. I can tell you, Gary, I made a mistake in taking 16 locks on this. This is, I don't know how this. Luke, would you check my pockets for that child over there in the running this show? Kids, this is a lock. You have a lock for that? You got the extra? Oh, that's all right. Luke, would you please check my pockets? That's good, all right? All right, there it is. All right, we're good. Nothing in my pocket, they're cheap. That little winch and all that was just for me. All right, good to go? Let's go. Woo. All right, in just 1 second, we're going to start some music. You're not yet, keep going up. All right, Rolo, I'm a little claustrophobic. And I know what you're thinking, 18 years. Well, sometimes you develop it, sometimes you don't. Like I'm a choice. I'm a choice after rights. I'm not. I'm claustrophobic now, so we're going to play a little music. It's important. Nice music, nice calming music. And we're going to really try it. I've never, ever attempted this many locks. Here's our new music. Hey, my dad was told me to say those sounds. It's kind of like goose foot Bob for Andrews from claustrophobic. Because if I get all freaked out, there's no way I'm going to escape. We don't want to see that. We don't want to failure. We're talking about what Jesus Christ did for us. Took on our sins, went to the grave. Wish me luck. Woo! Bring it up, baby. lots. 2 more lots. Woo! Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Bag is still locked. Chains still inside. Woo! All right. Thank you. Now, kids and adults, I'm a professional escape artist. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do it. I've done it for 18 years. But I mean this in my heart. What Jesus Christ did for us was not an illusion. He actually came back. He died. He came back to life. 40 days he walked the planet. He did it because he loves us. And there's a cool verse that you see in a lot of sports. It's called John 3:16. Who knows it? Yeah. It's a great verse. It says this. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever believed in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And that's a great verse. I love it. Some people have their helmets and stuff. But it's not my favorite verse in John. My favorite verse is this, 3:17. The verse right after that hardly anyone talks about. It says this, I did not send my Son in the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. You guys, every one of us needs Jesus Christ. As Dustin said up here, if you don't know Jesus, you need to get to know him. It's a very serious decision. If you want to debate with Dustin or Gary, debate away. But you got to make that call and you got to live that life. If you already know Jesus Christ and maybe you don't have a church home, I highly endorse this crazy place. They let someone like me come up and imagine what you do, right? It's crazy. They love it. I can tell you about bad times in my life. This church brought me food. They called me in ministry to minister to my kids. We need a church home. We need to gather as believers. So if you have a church home, awesome, great thing that you're coming. If you don't have one, I beg you to talk to Dustin and staff. They're a cool staff. They're good staff. As Dustin said, not everybody's 30 here. We have some older folks too, so look around for them. So say with me, love God. Love us. Tell the world. That is how we start. That's what we got around here. Father God, thank you so much for this church, the ministry they have.